Hello and welcome back once again to Black and White Non-Alcoholic Carbonated Beverages presents Table for Everyone. Now, one of the pitfalls of having a city in the east is that the sun goes down really early, right? So, it's only 4 p.m., but the sun is already kind of off access. I mean, the natural 4K lights that we normally have in the daytime, we'll lose that really soon in the winter. So, we decided to do something slightly different. We have decided to turn this whole thing into a bit of a sundowner, and that is why you see the lights dimming behind us. But we, when we sit at the table, will have a very different kind of a setup with lights, with candles and everything. I would like to ask the two culinary geniuses on my two sides, how has it been so far? Like, how has the journey been? I mean, I know you've just come in, you've prepared things, you've gone out, you've done some chit-chat, but Sean, how has it been? What did you think of this whole thing?
So just such a lovely bunch of guests, really.
Right.
I think that's a key thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The whole story. Everybody with a Calcutta story.
Yeah.
We all have a Calcutta story.
Right.
Even us white people, even us foreigners.
Rituparna, what was your experience so far?
Fantastic. I think very rarely all of us actually get time to come together at a table like this.
Right.
And this kind of conversation where we are discussing the city we love so much and how the city is transforming in front of all of our eyes. I think these are conversations that needs to happen more.
But now we are ready to welcome our guests. And all of this, of course, goes without saying, over Kolkata's favorite hobby, Khawa Dawa. A big thank you to Black and White Non-Alcoholic Carbonated Beverages for Table for Everyone, where the magic of sharing never really stops. So, সবাই আমরা আস্তে করে এবার let us all take our respective seats. গাছে উঠে পড়ি. Because we have a lovely table set and we have some lovely menu as well.
Adda shuru ho.
Adda shuru hoga, and thanks Ritu as always for starting this whole session with this beautiful drink, which has interestingly a bit of coffee in it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it has a bit of a coffee in it.
Yeah.
I thought it's a sundowner, so let's start with a very nice, refreshing coffee and orange seltzer.
Absolutely new to me. I have never tasted something like this before.
Yeah. Same here. আমি কখনো জীবনে I don't remember orangeর সাথে coffee একসঙ্গে.
Weird concoction.
আর আমাদের বাঙালিরা তো সবসময় একসাথে মানে টক কিছু খেলে অম্বল হবে, so you should never try anything with the
You
top.
hit the nail on the head. Thanks Ritu.
না Hoichoi আছে, followed by.
But Sean আছে সবথেকে বড় কথা আর কি.
Absolutely.
So we'll have you back.
I'm sending Sean.
Yes, please do.
along.
Thank you, Ritu. So I actually today at the table that we have, my tendency will be to start chatting with the gentleman sitting on my right the most because তোমাকে আমি সবথেকে বেশি চিনি. But I'm going to try and avoid that temptation and start with the person that I have interacted with the least, and that is Sharukda. What brought you to this idea called scenography?
So basically, traditionally scenographers are people who would paint the backdrop for theatre.
Right.
So the reference to context is theatre, definitely. But আমরা এখন use করি scenography in a way that it's like creating experiential spaces. Looking at the world through your senses. And while visual is most important, where 70% is sort of visual perception, the rest of the senses also sort of incorporate in remembering things, spaces, experiences. And so scenography is basically engaging all your senses. My first job actually was with Aditya Birla Group, which was in Rishra.
Right.
They have this linen club.
This was like how
This
long?
is in way back in 2000.
Right. Yeah.
Fairly archaic.
Okay. Are we giving away our ages? Let's not be ageist here. Okay. Yeah.
But তখন না তোমার রোজ সকালে বাসে করে হাওড়া থেকে ট্রেনে করে রিক্সা যেতাম। So এই যে বাসে যেতাম তোমার সবসময় উপর দিকে তাকাতাম তো। So that kind of got me into looking at architecture. My dad is a civil engineer, but that had no bearing in this. And I looked at the cities, like you just had to look like this in the city.
It's amazing what you can see above eye level.
Eye level in this city.
It changes your perception of the city, and
And
then
also,
you see
you know,
so much of it.
If you live abroad, you would say, oh, all it needs is a coat of paint and this city would transform.
Exactly, isn't it so?
That's all it
I've
needs,
always
you
said
know?
this. Yeah.
So I always looked at the city, passionately.
Yeah.
And then always kind of close my eyes, I don't know, and as like a fool, and I've thought of transforming the city. And that's where the journey kind of began, certain dreams came in.
Old has to coexist with the new in this city, that we can be a little more sensitive about what is the new that's coming up. Is it blending in, or is it jarring out? And what is the conversation that it's doing with the larger, older city? I think we need to be cognizant about that. That's what I feel.
Okay, now that the food is here, can we please invite our fellow culinary genius, Sean Kenworthy, to come and help us with the navigate the menu?
First round of applause we've had. So these 3 courses now, they go back to when I probably spent 10 years in Calcutta, and I started doing pop-ups in the UK.
Right.
So this is one of the first ones I did, actually. So I called it a biryani bite. So it's like a little tartlet made with Gobindabog rice. But a friend a couple of days ago said I have some lovely fresh edamame, which have been grown in Calcutta.
Yeah, right.
Just a very simple edamame salad. Try and eat it as a 1 bite. Just grab
already?
hold of it,
Okay,
really,
okay,
or
yeah,
2
okay.
bites maybe. The second course is a lovely brochette, as we call it in Europe. So we have a chicken brochette, we have a cottage cheese brochette, and it's flavored with am kashundi. And to end, we have something that I grew up eating, which is sticky toffee pudding. And traditionally, sticky toffee pudding is made with dates.
Right.
There's a little bit of coffee in there. And when I first found amshotto, I thought it's a great replacement for dates with some mishti doi ice cream.
Wow. Thank you so much,
Lovely.
Chef. And
Please enjoy yourself.
we're going to enjoy ourselves. And
And if you want to beat me up later, then please feel free.
Yeah, we'll feel free to do so. Thank
Thank you.
Sean.
So we do have a lot of legacy people here to my left. I start with you, Rashi. Response India started 40 years ago, and now you
This is the 41st year.
41st year. So now you are planning to take it forward. And does it feel like a heavy load? Does it feel like you're very big, not a load, but a big responsibility on your shoulders?
Not at all.
Not at all. How do you sort of breathe into it?
I started breathing into it when I was 3 because our office is in the same premises as our home.
আচ্ছা ওখানে যেখানে বাড়ি সেখানেই অফিস
2 তলা সিঁড়িতে উঠতে হয় পৌঁছে গেলাম
এই যে বাংলা লেটারগুলোকে ইউজ করে যে একটা ওটা রেসপন্সের একটা আলাদা পোর্টে
আমাদের আগে people would design campaigns in English.
only in
And
English.
Yes, and it used to be translated.
ওকে
We were the first ones who, my father, he insisted that Bangla communication should be taught in Bangla.
রাইট
You have to speak like the people speak, in the manner they speak, understand the nuances. So we started creating communications in Bangla.
আর কপিরাইটার
And we-
হিসেবে অনেক দিন কাজ করেছে ঋতুপর্ণ ঘোষ
হ্যাঁ অনেক
For Response India.
10
right?
বছর
Response
কাজ
India.
করে
Right. আমিও যখন 10 বছর আগে 12 বছর আগে যখন বিজ্ঞাপন করেছি, being a part of it as an actor, or even when we have produced a campaign, it used to be very elaborate. You know, the big darts of the industry used to come, shoots would happen over 2 days. Now, that entire industry has crunched down to like, কারোর একজনের বাড়িতে গিয়ে 3 ঘন্টায় a reel is being shot.
Yeah.
So, how do you adapt to that? That's what
we
my
would
question.
spend 6-7 months thinking of a line, and the line would be, you think through how to turn it into a campaign. You find the best composer to create a track. Now it's, how many can you get in a month?
yes exactly
রিসেন্ট টাইমে আমি রেসপন্সের
হ্যাঁ,
একটা কোনো
আগের
ক্যাম্পেইন
বছর-
একটা
আগের
মিউজিক
বছর
করে
একটা-
আগের বছর একটা কোনো ক্যাম্পেইন বাট ঠিকই যে সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া মানে ইটেন আপ এভরিথিং
And do you think who are the people who have been the most affected? Agencies like Response India or the production companies? Because I see the production company end of the stick, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I think, fortunately for us, we have never been too big.
Right.
We've been able to be agile, change. We were a young team. Adapt very quickly.
Right.
That was something we've decided on, that this is the size,
Right.
this is the size of business that is suitable for the city.
When mediums become democratized, it's quite quite interesting because when আগে কি ছিল photography, I remember আমরা কথা বলছিলাম যখন আমরা রোলে শুট করতাম, you had that many roles and there was that pressure. Just digital camera আসে তখন there was this one of the boys who used to be called Hajari because ও হাজার হাজার ছবি তুলতো, there was that.
এখন তো ছবি তুলতে হচ্ছে না, so if you're able to think and you're able to imagine and what he was talking about, understand sensory experience you want to create, and you understand the details of say photography and music, you're able to create with AI.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, so everything has a good and a bad side. So I mean,
There's a different kind of person who's
absolutely.
getting
So
there is an ethical side.
you're almost at war.
Ultimately idea and imagination,
Right.
মানে সেটা না থাকলে তো মানে যাই কন্টেন্ট ক্রিয়েটেড হবে
Idea, imagination, words, pictures.
turnaround for Darshana has been from being a model. I remember থেকে প্রথমবার যখন আমি দেখলাম as a model, সেখান থেকে becoming an actor and to marriage. I mean, how has the journey been? It's not অনেকটা অল্প সময়ের মধ্যে অনেকটা